Good morning. Happy Monday. How is everyone? Just looking to see what Alicia sent me this morning. I had not cleared my phone. Okay. Morning updates. How are y'all? Tucker Steve is here. Hello. Good morning to you. You on the road already or getting coffee? Kaz is here. Good morning. Sharon Creates is here. Good morning. Alicia B, good morning. I hope you were able to get some sleep after your nap yesterday. Diamond Girl is here. Good morning, Joan. Good morning to you. Trucker Steve. Denny Benini. Hello, Denny. Good morning. You changed your name. Hello, Frozen. How are you this morning? Hello, Deneen. Oh, so many people coming in. It's great. Awesome. Getting unloaded. Oh, ooh. Now I have some stories now. I don't know if anyone has told you, but my daddy used to be a truck driver. And yeah, I went all over the place with him. So I am looking into the case that you spoke of, Mr. Oh my, oh my. I wrote it down. Bruce Mendenhall, who was a trucker and a murderer. We are going to look into that one. So it may take me a bit to put that in the lineup, but it's coming. Your real name. You're using your real name. That's awesome. I did notice though. I'm awake enough to notice that. Are y'all drinking your coffee this morning? I hope I don't run out before we finish. Sometimes I run out of my coffee before we finish on Monday morning for some reason. So, you guys, I want to share my screen with you because I want to show you my online shop. So, let me do this. Are you ready? Here we go. This is, yes, I've got some reading to do myself. Don't let me forget to talk about that because that's coming up tonight and I want to talk about that. You could put it in the chat too, Alicia B, please, if you don't mind telling everybody what we're talking about. This is now you'll see this up here is a little bit different because when I log in, this stuff shows up for me. But this is my WordPress website. If they're catching your yarn, okay, I would say go to either Knit Picks, which would probably be a little bit cheaper, or Chai-Goo. One of those two, Kaz. Oh, good morning, Cheryl. Oh, she's in the ads. Okay. So when you go to my website, I have it set up to where the shop page is what comes up first. And if you see that, it's highlighted up here. And this is the hand-dyed yarn. I have several. Now, these are not clickable. I don't have anything on them to click on. But you can go right here to where it says exclusive hand-dyed yarn. And you can click on that. And that will take you to what I have. And all of the hand-dyed yarn is $28. I have 4 colors in 3 different bases. Morning, Maribel. Okay, sounds good. I'm glad you're here. And I'll show that book too in a minute too. Oh, good morning. You were in ads. Good morning. I'm just showing everybody what I have left in my shop. Someone bought me out of one of, I have several that are completely out. Okay. But this is where you can find the yarn. Wanted to show you that. Okay. And then over here on the side, on every page, you should get these links. These are my social media links. So this is the Facebook, this is the Instagram, this is my Pinterest, and this is the YouTube channel over here on the side. Okay. Then over here, if you would like to, and Jeannie T, I thank you so very much for your cup of coffee. You bought me a cup of coffee, and I really appreciate it if you're listening. But I have Ko-fi, which is Kofi, and you can right here, you can click on that, and you can go over and get me and buy me a cup of coffee. It should go to my link. Why did it not go to my link? Okay, I'll check that later. Glad we looked. And then up at the top, I want you guys to know that I do offer gift cards. And then you just click on the button. Any of these little buttons will take you directly to the item. Okay. Here are my patterns. Good morning, Roxana. Good to see you. This is the Neapolitan knit cowl. I have two for sale, or this one is a free pattern, and it's right here where you can read it, or you can go right here and you can download it. This is the notebook cover I designed. You can download that there. This is my Willow Arches shawl. Now this is a paid for pattern, and that's why you don't see that on here as a download. You have to actually go to it, but there's a link for it right there. This is the diagonal knit dishcloth. I need to put a picture up, but the picture I had, oh, see, I clicked on it and it went straight to over here where I can download it. But I thought I had the clickable right there. I need to change that. This is the Man's Best Friend knit beanie. And here's where you can download that. So those are some of the patterns. So there's free patterns. I'll be adding more free patterns here. Hi, Sana. Good to see you. Good morning. She's got everything in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's afternoon over there. So good afternoon. She's probably had more than one cup of coffee already. Now, this here is my blog. And I've been trying to update my blog more often. So this is where, if you wanted to, you could find the clues. I have written out the clues for the seam double shawl. So that's 3 is there, and everything's in here where you can go get this one right here where it says the yarn. That's the yarn that Chelsea and I are using in our shawls. And you click on that and it'll take you to Donna, right there to Donna's page, where you can get some hand-dyed yarn from Donna. Crystal Skies hand-dyed. That's the yarn we're using in our shawl. So everything is in there. You can go back and look at some of the other, like here's the one I wrote on the true crime series. Here is Cheryl. Here's you and I. I didn't know if you knew that this was up on the blog. That's the Vix Flu Ami. This is when we chose our winners for the first. My daughter Carrie is right there on that. You see her peeking. So lots of stuff in here, updates. You guys can go through my blog and see. This was last year. This was Knit in Public Day last year, and I wrote an article for that. So lots of fun stuff in there. Good morning, Laura. So let's go to, okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, now let me show you the yarn. I have, and I can tell you guys how much of each that I have, okay? In the fiber Floozie colorway, I have 4 of it in the classical sock. I have 4 of them. Back a little bit. This is classical sock, and I have 4 of these. Now you can go to the website there and pick them out if you want them. I have 2 left in the Wagner worsted. This is the Wagner worsted. Okay. I do not have any symphonic sock. That's the fingering weight, which is the sparkle. I don't have any left in that. All right. Now the O Blossomus. I have 2 left in the worsted. This is O Blossomus. Good morning, Lorna. O Blossomus. This is the worsted. I have 2 of those. And I have 5 of the classical sock. Now the classical sock is 75% superwash and 25% nylon, 100 grams, which is about 3.5 ounces, and 462 yards, you guys. So that's the Oblossomus. Now in the She Shed Shenanigans, I have what am I thinking? I have 1 worsted. I have 1 She Shed Shenanigans worsted left. 1. I have 3 of the sparkle. It's going to be hard to see that sparkle. This is the symphonic fingering weight, the symphonic sock, which is fingering weight. That's a 70% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and 5% stellina. Y'all aren't seeing that sparkle, but that's the She Shed Shenanigans. So I have, like I said, the symphonic, I have 3 of those. And then in the classical sock and the She Shed Shenanigans, I have 4. And that's without the sparkle. I think that's 75-25. She Shed Shenanigans. Okay. And then the one that I sold the most of would be the Gammies jeans. And that doesn't surprise me because it's absolutely beautiful. I have 1 left in the classical sock. 1 left. That's the one without the sparkle. Now this is going to be kind of hard to see. It's a little darker. That's all blues and grays. Gammy's jeans. This is the color in honor of my mama. My girls is Gammy, so it's Gammy's jeans. So I have one in the classical. I have 3 left in the symphonic sock, which is sparkle. So that is what's left in my shop, you guys. And there are a total of 24 hanks of yarn left in the shop. That's it. So, okay, let me check, see what's going on over here. Thank you. Everybody says they're pretty. Thank you. Thank you. So lace, fingering, or sock. So normally fingering and sock are the same. Normally. Sometimes people will say fingering and some people will say sock. However, so the size of them is the same. The difference between the just regular fingering and what's called sock yarn is that 25% nylon. And that typically makes that number 1 weight yarn, fingering weight yarn, a little bit stronger, which makes it better for socks. Now, lace weight is even thinner than fingering. So that's the difference there. It's thinner than the fingering weight. So it's a 0 as opposed to a 1. Oh, my scarf. This is the Encanto Wrap. This is the Encanto Wrap. It's by Crochet Luna. You can find this pattern on Etsy. Okay, so I explained that good, huh? All right. Woo, not bad when it's this time of the morning, huh? I'm still in my jammies, you guys. Okay, now tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Seam Double Shawl Clue 4. Okay, now I will not have the written up. I don't think I'll have it done by tomorrow. It may be more like Wednesday when I get, yeah, matter of fact, be looking for it Wednesday. I will do it online. We will go over all of that. A link for the scarf. Yes. The Encanto Wrap. I'm writing it down, Jeannie. I will put it on here after this goes live. I'll put it in there for you. Okay? Be looking for it there. And we're not talking about Bruno. I really ought to do something with that. What's his colors? What's Bruno's colors? I gotta look up that. Is that what that reminded you of, Denny? We don't talk about Bruno. Oh, Encanto. Durr. You know what? She came out with this Encanto Wrap before the movie, though. Just saying. That's why it didn't stick in my eye. It's morning. It is a cute movie. It's one of the newer ones that I actually really like is Encanto. I really do. I need to watch it again. I've really only watched it all the way through once. Okay. So Tuesday, seeing double shawl. That's going to be clue number 4. And then we will discuss anything you want to talk about that one. Okay, because I want to kind of give a recap. So the next 2 or 3 times. It's going to be recapping. And then on clue number 5, I'm going to be showing you how to finish the shawl. I would go to, honestly, okay, so if you want to do the knit picks is one of them, and then the other one, you know what, Kaz, I have a video. I will link that video down below when I get done, the knitting needles video, okay, if you will come back and look. And I did a beginner's guide to knitting needles, and I have links below that if you want to go look that up. I know Mr. Fiber calls him the murder sloth. I think it's too funny. I can't. I just can't. It's murder sloth. Oh my God, isn't that funny? He is something else, let me tell you. He is something else. Oh my gosh. That's why we get along so good. Okay, what else? And then Friday, I'm really kind of excited about Friday's Stitch and Crime because Friday is going to be about the hairdresser murder. And that is, her name is Dana Satterfield, and she was killed. It was in South Carolina. Wait, I have a little synopsis for you. In July of 1995 in South Carolina. And there's some very interesting things about this case, okay? I know. Is that not hilarious, Lorna? Right? You know, that's what we're doing here, right? Murder slothing. It's too funny. So she was 27 years old. She'd been a hairdresser for 7 years. So she was like 20 when she started, which is like me. There's a lot of similarities that I'll be telling you a little bit of my story too. She had been in that shop for 3 years. She had 2 children. She was separated from her husband, Mike. He was a suspect for a little while. The first witness for it was a woman who was waiting for a ride in front of the shop, and she saw a man jumping out of the beauty shop window and called the police. There was a second witness that saw a vehicle in the area, and we'll talk about that because there's a whole thing around the vehicle. And then the third witness turned out to be the one that helped them catch the guy. The daughter actually helped catch him after she was like 20 years old herself. Went into this guy's place. He was a mechanic, and he had been the best friend of the killer. So y'all come back Friday because that is going to be good. It's going to be a good one to talk about. Now, this hat is sold. I sold this hat. This is I showed you the knit beanie from my pattern. Okay. She is, and that we'll talk about that too, Alicia. She is an inspiration because she's now doing some really wonderful things for victims. Oh, good. Good, Denny. Good. I'm glad. And then I finished the cowl that goes with the hat. So y'all remember the hat? The purple and teal hat. This is going to go to Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. and it was commissioned by someone on the channel. I still have to weave in my ends, but I finished the cowl. I just have a few ends left to tuck in. Find some good light. There we go. So it turned out good. So you guys will be seeing this once it gets, I don't know who it's going to, it's going to be up to her whether she wants me to send it to her or whether she sends it to, she wants me to send it to, I think that's what I'm going to do and let her send it to Rose. And then it'll be on, isn't it the greatest? It turned out so good, you guys. And so I want to tell you about this because if you want to make the cowl from the hat pattern, okay? So this is worsted weight. But here's what I did. I doubled the stitches. Oh, you have a butterfly. I have a butterfly tattoo too. It's in a place that I probably, however, I could show you actually. Let me see. Let me see if it's a clean shot. Hold, please. La 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 la. No, not there. Oh, not there. Oh. There's my rose tattoo. There's one on my leg. It's how I got the name Blossom. I'll have to find that one. I don't see that one. Disappeared. How did, oh, there it is. Okay, wait. There's my butterfly. Ta-da! You've seen them both now. Oh la la. Whoa, Kaz. Kaz is rocking them. She's got them on her arms and yeah. I have stories for them, y'all. One of these days we'll talk about them. Maybe we'll do something with the tattoos and then I can talk about mine. Maybe we'll have a tattooed murderer and I can talk about my tattoos more. Okay. That is it as far as stuff that's done. Now, here is a sneak peek for tomorrow night. Clue number 4, sneak peek, you guys. I'm still working on it. This is my mock-up one. This is not the one that is in that I'm doing with Donna's yarn. This is just the one I'm doing with all of my acrylic yarn. And this is clue number 4, triple crochets. It's clue number 4. You might even be able to guess ahead on how to do it. So clue number 4 is triple crochets. This is the mock-up. This is the one I work on when I'm trying to come up with the stitches. So there was one. Hey, did you attack me? No attacking here. Actually, I remembered to turn it on though. Yesterday I forgot to turn it on. And then here's clue number 2. And then this is clue number 3. All of that. And now clue number 4. Okay, Kaz. You like triple crochets, Denny? And this yarn on this one with the Cerberus hair all over it is Baby Bliss. It was at Walmart for $3. No, it was at Michael's for $3 because this is Loops and Threads. Sunshine on a rainy day. No rain today. We're going to be hot, 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 baby. Hot, hot, hot today. We are in a heat wave here in West Texas, so I will be getting the packages that are going to go out, my winners for packages and all of those things. I don't know if they'll go out today or tomorrow because if I don't get it done first thing in the morning and I don't have them packaged up. Yeah, we're in the hundreds again. Is one of those things you got to do, not you want to do. Okay. Yeah, this week is going to be, this is when we hide. I feel bad because Mr. Fiber has to get out in it. He's got to go to work. And he's working in the back of the, where he works. It's like that in the back of the building. There's not any air conditioning. We're going to be 105 today, 102, all hundreds until Saturday. There's my week. We get one day that's like 99. It just keeps going, you guys. It just keeps going. Hang on. More of them. More. It just keeps going. Blah. Hey, crazy puppy lady, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. I would take a thunderstorm. It would cool us down a little bit right now. I would take that. So if I don't get that stuff ready to go this morning, it will go out tomorrow. Okay, just so y'all know. If I don't get it done this morning, it'll go out tomorrow. But if you're getting something from me, you know that you get a notification because I use Pitney Bowes to send things. And when I get it packaged up, I print the label, and the label goes on it here. Then when I get to the post office and they scan it, then you get a notification which tells you that it's on the way. So that's how that works. So just when I get it packaged up here, it doesn't, you won't know about it. It's when it gets scanned. So the minute it gets scanned, it's actually in the system. And that's how Pitney Bowes works. So probably all of them, like ShipStation, all of them work that way. Oh, I don't want to hear it. You guys, although I will tell you, when it gets to be 100 in Colorado Springs, when I go see my dad and it gets to be 100, it is really miserable there because you are higher up. You're closer to the sun. And let me tell you, it does make a difference. It's really hot when it's over 100. Yeah, having to reset the alarm clock. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, thumbs. And let me grab that book. Should be behind me, right? Okay, gentle reminder. tonight, this is Connie Aline. This is who is going to be on with Anthony over at Tear Talk with Anthony Ganji. You will see this picture on his page when you go over there. And she is a co-host with him, but tonight she's telling her story. This one is her book. You can get this on Amazon. It's called The Cage Was Her Cocoon. And let me tell you guys, she has a great story. Really great story. So it'd be really nice. Do you know what time that's on, Alicia? Because I don't know that I know what time that's on. Don't remember. And this is Anthony, you guys. Anthony Ganji. This is his book. He is a corrections officer and a warden. But a lot of what he talks about, and he went through his course the other night. I still need to go finish watching that. But a lot, also has a degree in psychology, and a lot of the things that he talks about resonate with things outside the walls. So it's really a lot of interesting discussions over there. Yes, and she's been on duty run too. Absolutely. Yeah, and you guys, that's another thing. When you guys get that over there, that makes it miserable for you because you're not used to it. It just pops in, ever so often, and it'll really make you miserable, won't it? Yes, tonight. And it's on Kindle. Okay. And I did see, you guys, Stephen Keogh's book is now showing up. If you go on Audible, it it's going to be it's now got a prompt for Audible. I don't know if you can pre-order it on Audible or it's just saying it's coming soon. But something came up in my Audible about it. So those of you who are wanting it on Audible, and I may go ahead and do that too, where I'll have the book and the Audible. I'm just weird that way. But this is the one we're doing for the book club. Okay. Murder Investigation Team. This is Stephen Keogh, and he has Murder Academy here on YouTube. And this is our book club book. I saw that. I figured that's what that was, Poppy Lady. It's Angela, right? Am I getting that right? It's first thing in the morning, but okay, 8 p.m. Eastern. So 7 my time, 7 Central. Yes, there we go. Yes, when Connie comes on duty run. So that's who we're talking about, Lorna. She's going to be on Anthony's tonight with him. She's quite often on with Anthony, but tonight she's telling her story, which is going to be good. Okay, Poppy Lady's fine. We'll stick with that. Okay, that's all I've got for you guys this morning. It's going to be a short little morning one. Now, I had been doing the morning ones also on Thursday mornings, but it's a little much for me doing 2 of these. And although I get quite a few of you in the morning, and I will keep doing these Monday morning updates. However, I don't really have enough of you to do a second one during the week. So it's easier for me. Let's just put it that way. But I like being able to do one of these for those who want to catch early in the morning, and maybe not able to catch them other times of the night, that they're different time zones. So I'm going to keep doing the Monday morning one. We need to talk about that, Cheryl. I haven't scheduled it yet, but we need to talk about that. Okay. Yeah, she's going to talk about her book. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got, you guys. You guys have fun today. Stay cool. And I will see you tonight at Anthony's. Yeah. And have fun today. Bye, y'all.